Hello everybody, I'm going to show you all how to make reuteri yogurt and super yogurt, which is basically this, Ther-Biotic Complete and casei BNR 17. The super yogurt contains all this awesomeness. So you get all of this. This is basically $90, and my son had to take this for he has autism, and we're just trying to find things that that might help him. So we noticed that there were some gut issues. So so we got this. You know, the doctor recommended this, and so you have casei. You have all these great great bacteria in here, and then it has a large number of them, smaller than the other ones. So the good thing about this is that the vast majority of them all cook at the same temperature. So they're all, like in the US, it's 99 degrees, and I believe it's like 37 or 38 Celsius. So that works great. So that means that you know, I can cook all of these and cook this with it as well. This is known to help reduce the fat around the organs, supposedly. So I put that in for myself. So what we're going to do here is that we already have this made, right? We already have our first batches done. This is honestly, this is a batch that I've had since the beginning. So it's pretty, not old, but I've been using the same batch over and over again. So what you want to start with, you already have that first batch done. You don't need to redo that whole thing where you mix the bacteria, the inulin, and the milk. You don't have to stir and all that kind of stuff. You just need this, and you need some very good high quality whole milk, or half and half that we have in the US that has nothing in it. And that's really important. Make sure that you spend the money on a good milk, or you spend money on a good product. Make sure there's no emulsifiers in there. Emulsifiers will destroy the lining of your intestines. So while you're trying to fix your gut, you're going to destroy it with something that's going to just weaken the emulsifiers, and then allow that all that poison from the bad bacteria to seep into your organs and the rest of your body, which you don't want. So start with something that is a good quality product, and especially you're making medicine here. I mean, let's be honest. You're making medicine for yourself and your family, so make sure you're using quality, right? It's very important. So long talk about doing this. So I have here the reuteri. I have my super yogurt already done. So here's the fun part. You can get this done. Granted, you're going to be cooking this for a while, but all you need to do is just put this in here. It's about 2 decent spoonfuls. You can also use the inulin. I mean, the whey, sorry. You don't need inulin for this. You can use it if you want to give the bacteria some more oomph. You can do that. Okay, so that we are done with that. Let's be smart and not mix these two. And put these away. Okay, now it's time for super yogurt. Now, if you want a super yogurt, I do have a video that shows how to make this from scratch. I will link that below. Let's add a little bit more. And there we go. I'm gonna flatten this out. So the cool thing is that you can kind of, once you have the stuff made, it's really simple to just, it doesn't want to go. He can just do this like within 5 minutes and have this cooking again. And then of course you have to wait 36 hours for it to do. Okay, that's done. This is completed. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, now, sorry, get our milk. And sorry, rough morning, huh? And we're gonna put we're gonna fill this up halfway, as much as we can. Is close enough. All right, since I don't remember which one it is, I'm gonna grab 2 more spoons to stir it up. That's important to not contaminate. And y'all get on to me so much about not stirring this stuff up. So I will stir it up. And I guarantee you, from y'all's advice in the comments on previous videos, that this is probably going to turn out really well. It's still a little clumpy, but I've stirred that one up. And I'm going to stir this one up. All right. Okay. Got them stirred up. Got that one on there. Got that one on there. Now, put that here. Plug it in. So I'm using an ultimate yogurt maker to make this yogurt. You just do yours how your yogurt maker wants you to do it. So this one is recommended to put the water in slightly above the line for the yogurt. I believe we had more super yogurt in, so I'm going to make sure that it goes over that. And went over that a little bit. Good. Okay. Top on. And we're going to hit the temperature. We're going to do this for 99 degrees because I'm in the US. And we use Fahrenheit. Okay, so we're done with that. We're going to hit this for the time. Hit this button. And we're going to bump this up to 36 hours. That's a lot of waiting, isn't it? But you'll get into the habit, and it'll just be like one other quick chore that you want to knock out. That's it. Done. So really more jabbing and talking than I'm actually doing the work. So this method, it is super simple and it's super easy. So once you have your yogurt made, you can easily just drop it, put it in, mix it up, drop it in, and then 36 hours later it's done. So this is like a quick task that you can take care of in the morning. Only going to take you about 5 minutes, and that's the best thing about it when you're using this this method. And you're going to get the same good quality yogurt that you get. Actually, the funny thing is, using this method, you end up getting thicker yogurt than you would the first time you make it. Usually, I've noticed when you use the inulin, it tends to create a little bit more whey. But you still have the same sharpness of the reuteri and slight sharpness of the super yogurt. It's not quite as strong as this. Now, you know what? The cool thing is about this, these are about the same temperature of cooking. Now, I separate these two, and the reason I do so is I really want the benefits, the full benefits of the reuteri. There's way too many things, like as far as just overall good feeling, good sleep. What's the big one? I don't know. I've just so many amazing benefits from it that I want that full thing. The super yogurt's just got a lot of awesomeness in it that is good to help fight SIBO, stuff like that. Have a healthier gut. So they do work together fairly well. I haven't had any issues eating half a cup of this or half a cup of that. So far, everything's been good. So, all right, see you in 36 hours. All right, it is done. 36 hours later. So take the top off. So it's kind of tough to get off. Ooh, wet. Very wet. Alright, clean this off some. Take a quick look. What does it look like? Good. And what does it look like? Good. Alright, we're gonna put this in the fridge and we will try it tomorrow morning. Alright, so this has been chilling in the fridge all night long. And it's morning and it's time to try it. So we're gonna try our super yogurt. And that looks really good. I tell you, super yogurt makes some fantastic yogurt. I mean, look at that. That is thick. Really nice. So I know it's gonna be good. So let's go ahead and get the recommended half a cup. And I think that looks half a cup-ish to me. Maybe a little bit less, but it's good enough. Okay. Now, to make sure we don't contaminate the yogurt, I'll use another spoon to get this one out. Right, always has like just a little bit of whey on it. It's just the way it is. It's always been like that for me, and totally cool with it. Fine with it. Okay, I got 2 spoons, one mouth. And this ain't an eating contest. Okay, so let's try our reuteri. Delicious. Tart. Yeah, good and tart. And the funny thing is that when you make yogurt, if you don't cook it as long, it won't be as tart. So there's absolutely the bacteria, the large amount of bacteria in there. All right, so let's try super. Yeah, super makes great yogurt. I mean, it tastes awesome. So it has a little bit of that tart taste, but it's not as sharp as the reuteri. But it's creamy. It tastes good. I mean, for an overall general purpose yogurt, which this is just chock full of good bacteria. For $90, it's a pretty good buy. So I'll eat both of these in the morning or sometime. I don't eat it every day, but usually most days. And I'll get half a cup so this would be, that's right, so this is a cup. I'm not sure how many milliliters this is. Y'all can do that conversion, but one thing I don't mind adding, definitely like to add some fruit. Honey is good. If you don't like that tart taste, honey will get rid of it right away. A little bit of honey and then maybe some nuts. And that's it. And it makes for a pretty good breakfast. I'm not hungry until well past lunch. So, yeah. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this journey, figuring out how to do healthy yogurt. This is what I do. This is my yogurt, the ones I go with. So I wish y'all the best on your journey, and y'all take care. See you around.